94.7 Asempa FM Sony Ekosiisen dwumadi no wasugu so a otie no ma yena mo nyina asensan ma makwa ba bi o sama twen yen ama yakọ asan about 27 minutes after 3 ewo Ekosiisen eso I mean, Kyle say, yeah, the discussion segment, no, to us later on the show. But first, my young core sport conversation, in Enra and AFCON, Eba every year, and we covered that competition extensively here on our Senpai FM on the other multimedia platforms. Said yeah, more following coverage, more said yeah, AC Ekoi. It's been an exciting last 1 month. Very
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Comprehensive coverage and share at the Ebrem Asempa FM. So and say there are some lessons. Ghana, unfortunately, group stage na free mo. And a lot of lessons to learn from the success of Senegal and on common yebeshe na yedino and Enyumre. Sadiq Adams ewaha bebrina friend sports Obama. Quite influential in the space. Baba Bekanya ewaha. Sadiq, inti yensha siena yenshwe. My straight question will be, say, and then a working mass Senegal in this tournament.
Make us a consistency.
Okay.
The biggest element of the team, no success, say consistency. And I keep on saying, say, maybe from the year 2000, at the turn of this millennium. Football as a sancra, their main meaning maybe before that, and success, humanly deliberate. The maybe who knows see you person achieve football like
intentional.
You have to be intentional about it. Say why not intentional and now why not deliberate and farm out. But so we are deliberate in Puna one when you know who said there is a plan to stick to, and Senegal have been failing. But what I can say about their success no yet, the results of being consistent and sticking to a plan over maybe 8-year period or 10-year period or 20 years. And yet one day, this trophy can to them, a bit may stay with them, the feeling can stay with them for maybe 10 years or more when it be ma. But what they wanted to do, like in football, the saying is that the first trophy is always the most difficult. In football, it is also Man City. Omo Breya, Omo be winning Premier League, Queen's Park Rangers. Say okay, Aguero. How they suffered. And no, I mentioned I do baby now. Say the Man City story. Ombe winning, but ombe bread. Because the first trophy, there is always some factor beer. Also, we have some X factor beer. Bebe can one watch. Say ebi ni hwa untumenye. And now be jumpa obe bread. But omaji we know the account be quite easy because they have the winning mentality now. And as the feeling of winning a title no money be. They will know how to win. So omanye complacent to some other countries are very difficult country be team challenges Senegal. Omonye bi. But for almost 2 years, no be answer omo.
Wow.
Yeah, they've been very consistent.
This team?
Yes, 19 match unbeaten streak. No more 19. Until who say Omonye trophy, but omo sheko. From 2018, only Colombia and share almost our World Cup now. Omo fair play, omo free. And from 2018, the only time omo lose game was June 2019 against Algeria. AFCON group stage, almost lose to omo. Until they don't lose, ombe lose so na a top team. And I lose easy, but omonye trophy nitina So Senegal is a product of consistency.
Apart from consistency, which was anchored on a good plan. Plan and a plan there.
Plan no yes Senegal or my or what is say Ghana. No more reputation. Omuning football, but West Africans, you say continental drifting, and South Americans near your pay. In Kaye boom. And I be a one shifting geographics and become but Ojibola, Otomobia, Unabontina to Bomobia, would inquire faster than I just said the idea and our talent, inherent, but Senegal for no moon discover the Emma Ghana and other countries need to can say coast football and yes, oh yeah, be as yen sanko coast football. Yen to me coast football, a chum. Abrana Ghana, yen yasa advantage in say Madagascar. Comoros, Mali, other countries. No munim say a bobo wa bonte league. Organize your community be a bobby. No munim nti your advantage. Expose you young players no early. Near picky be the kobo under 17 to tell my young under 17 and Nigeria more. Now my be brilliant to me because no munim how to pick young players. Just a money no mabo league be near picking. Tia exposure no coach football no. And the J trophies because he built your players from grassroots. The MIG and other countries and no munyebi. Tina omu players now back top level because now can afford it. Yet me Benin 9-0. AFCON qualifies. Yet me Togo 6 home because no omunyan discover say you can start building players from the grassroots. Ah, na ye coach no. But omu be who ya omu say footballer change no. Senegal for have added quality to Nekos football. Senegal for the science abeka ho. Science. Omo the technique abeka ho. Ade abo omo no Ghana ko yentumi san kokos bi.
And then no meaning say they went into building academies.
They went into building of academies. Na academy na Senegal for one na produces players omo they call 8 players are coach and selected provisionally no. Oyiba 23, 28 nemu 8 from 2 academies.
Nemu 8 product of 2 academies.
From Omada, some of them have slept in the same room. Ghana Gay, Sadio Mane and the other players and Lopimo. They've slept
Sadio Mane is your academy product.
From Generation Foot. 2000 no be a Generation Foot. The year 2000. What the Senegalese did like Generation Foot to Diambes FC or Diambes FC, the 2 biggest academy. Of course, there is Etoile, Linasa, and some others. Or more small academies. Bakesia Palm, you know, they produce 8 players.
Privately owned or state owned.
That's the point.
And I mean, kind of more 8 years. As obviously, who academies now, pictures now, and these are pictures we got from online into pictures and some of the players who have been produced in the way the ambas no who say omoga ya on the Messi ball PSG
Ghana Gay
officer academy in the picture and all the other guys are
Abdul Diallo
no
Sadio Mane
and
Papa Matasa Dieng
but omo captain defender no
Khalid Koulibaly
on why academy boy na
omo nyina ye trained omo nyina ye trained by technical men element. Some of the players they were even born in France.
Yes.
But omo ye local no.
Yes.
You don't see the difference between them and the foreign.
These are facilities at the academy.
Where you one?
World class facilities.
World class. The Ambes Academy in a year. Louis Sec. Louis Sec now a fish like what on fishing equipment of France. But we Senegal.
Okay.
And we're back. What the $1.6 million.
On the FA presidency here.
Or league president.
Like on organizing league
president or FA board member.
Okay.
And we're best setting up. But the likes of Bernard Lama, former France goalkeeper, and Patrick Vieira.
Oh, Patrick Vieira.
Yeah, founders and 4. And Ludovic Ajovi or Beninese.
Hey, and they've built all these facilities.
Yes, 1.6 million startup capital.
Wow.
What they did, they say, copy the template from France. France for Clairefontaine, and they are the biggest.
Yeah.
The academies across the country. France for every province, say regions or Ghana, one big academy national. But the biggest one is the Clairefontaine, and they push you go on as a word level, national team. So if France for Northern region, the best players there after primary school, and as call class 6 to some of Mbappe.
Yes.
Now was 6 years. And no minor fana. That is why I am winning bonus. No, I reject it back. Or minor national from age 6. Senegal for say the government of Senegal needs car or the basis academies. But they need the academy to polish the talents. Because when you send a Senegalese player to Europe, lucky basics.
Lucky basics, no? How to kick, how to chest, how to head, and
so Louis Sec came in, met the former minister and Mata Dien, and discussed, said, we want to set up an academy. The government does not have the funds. What we will do is say, produce players. Ombebo league, but a better the pool of talent for the national team selectors. They hear money say mobile boy with facilitation. Yeah, cranium money at the bar.
Yeah, duty mobile year free. So
year free ho. Na afe mo pe player selected for national team now. Yeni mo in conjunction. Ministry now more free will to do all that. So generation foot the ambers at all. Ni nyina academies top 3 no.
Yeah.
All the players who play there are buying no subsidize some feeding costs.
Oh.
And now Louis second other ones no omakofa coaches from Europe. Olivier Perrin yet top class scout for Metz or France. We say bedu baby na league no mopopa. No mo de na ba no hwe so. Amadou Dari and a Diambes top coaches. Na omukọ select one player or a ball in match ni bi. A friend no Diodu, Famara Diodu. One of them he was a street beggar. Nkra no mo ne nam streets no. They send scouts around. Now mo nkra bobo baby a ne kick.
No mo
omutimi hu kick kwa no mo dia friend no. They take you to the school. Na oma train you. Then o cost ni bibi omo no family akasa ye be hwe obana, and it is not the education. Last 2018 almost students 200 nenya masters program koye wo US.
Really?
University of Louisville.
From the academy.
From the academy. Inti apart from football no.
Almost a chira
omo nim say wonim ball no ball now sense sua de a. Universities no where you may professional. But mo pe okra say be bomb mo school no.
That's true.
Na ehọ na so want me am anko professional kra wo bomb universities na what change your life. 200 students and a master's program at University of Louisville. Nti sa program na Senegal for aye no we dey emphasize say damn best ne generation foot no. Sadio Mane from Bambali. They came for Justify. They said they no hana selection.
No
omofa 16 players per semester. Because omo push you omo dey say a year 5,000 players and above for Sadio Mane there no. 5,000 omo per 16. 5,000.
And no workers na the boot atetia or they call.
Of course. Nti nkra ni bi omo te say oh generation football back the next town for Justify. Obia ma me pese o Mane Kobi. Oma kofa best coaches from France. Aban na tete niema so ama omo bia coaches na katua de yebetua ba ba bi omo beda ne sa so a collaboration.
The PPP of a sort.
The government cannot build.
Of course.
Only interests. Only sky or the mass sports ministry in the credit so but somebody is building. Like Patrick Vieira. In this case, Ghana ehwana similar to Patrick Vieira on a track, you know.
In the emphasis, Marcel Desailly, yes.
Wabobo wa Ghana, France, but we Ghana ni. France won't mean compete. Talent wa France won't mean. Ghana was abundant of talent. Miwiska, mame meseti up academy. Abai ne mwame. Abai ne pe under 17 anya fe na oko trials or Bolga. Obaha or pool of 200 players. Unselected the best 10. Na on fat 18 aka na on fan across Ghana. Na sa 10 na ye. Omo ewo cohesion.
Yeah.
So mo never form the core of the team. Nti say yakọ AFCON 2019, 2021. 9 players omo Boma Senegal no. Sa 9 omo free one academy. Look at the bond. The same thing with Egypt, Mohamed Salah and boy no about El Neni.
Okay.
They started from under 12. 2 players, they were sleeping in one room at a point. Salah and El Neni. Ti omo ni mo ho.
Onya ball now, pejanity oni.
Oma boache.
Yeah.
Football na be science. In titama na ye bo course no. Say course no coach be na ekwatete omo. So sa kwe no waputu omo nyina in one house. Hwedan ye si we. Enkra ne dem. De omo ya ne so omo school.
Yeah, I'm amazed that even the pitches are.
Yes.
Omo here to train hits.
Yeah, generation football 10 pitches. One area.
Yeah.
The Ambers were 8. The 2 biggest, the Ambers ne they are world class. Na talent na omo tete omo ho na no. The omo ya ne say myself for ne the Ambers akọ contract.
Yes.
And a generation foot ne Mets. To Olivier Perrin shaha and a way shaha.
The player ne ya na.
The exchange is that AS Nancy and Mets. We are for omo the coaches be 8-8. And now him say nkra tete omo a obi ntina mo amoye education na mo ben ne mo nim say tete nkra wo ase ho na wo hia quality teachers.
Yes, that's true.
Enye university na wo hia omo from basics na wo hia nti Olivier Perrin na wo hwa ne stature na wo hwa coaches omo ne Alan Gires aye adwuma omo na tete nkra no from unya ball abone say the way our nice city no scientists in our nutritionists on chronic campo. Nti yetete omo beba bedru so beba under 17 no. Nya afi na wo be kire ne se ball ba trap ni sei. Hwe no Senegal for game no. Nipa 8 atwa ne ho ahia. Onye cap da. But Ojibo no ato ne bo no o tene.
I mean, you could see, sir, the quality between them and Egypt now, I say,
wide
worlds apart.
That's why Egypt came into the game to look for it.
To look for penalty shootouts.
Senegal quality ne kuta omono.
It was too much.
You benya 5 or 6 countries in the world. Omoni omo epe.
Yeah.
Marseille, Paris Saint-Germain.
You know, for every position there is a world-class player.
There is a player from Generation Foot. Your friend Abu Diallo, Habibu Diallo,
yeah.
Obama Strasbourg, Omufano Comet, about 2 years or mess now Strasbourg for Bertono. They say, oh, Mets in any generation deal no. Into clubs now, almost any generation for any deal no. More Mets Academy.
No Marco
Shebi, no Mato, Munti Mets, and over funny cheap was Senegal or supply or more equipment. I have the product, you have the money. Help me to polish it. Come and take it cheaply. Cotton also just Tana Mote. Until Habibu Diallo no call Strasbourg no. Was just 17 goals this season. Wow. Our French league, Obama Strasbourg, 17 goals in all competitions for more. One more 1 minute to grab Farmer Senegal.
At this tournament.
One more 1 minute. When you be more 17 goals for a French League One side from generation when you be more training. One time Ali say Obi Bisa no say on person who that young player 26 years. Why is he not playing? Was it the talent no more in front no? One will be true. And also person or bidding the time. Ntia de naka ho one player if any Name nidini NAME the same name. But mo can Name obo Paris FC. Only the player obo lowest. Championship.
Yeah.
But the quality of Kuta and the Senegal for nation the name say Obeba be top player. That is the sort of quality. Not even Brazil now.
And there was our quality no? Across the field. No, every position. Alfred Gomis, Waba Sassuolo, Obo Rene, Odemma France League One side goalkeeper. The other goalkeeper, Obo Queen's Park Rangers, starter. The top goalkeeper near the best in the world. The best in the world.
Now all the world court. Any Atizigi, any Manaf, Eko contested or more.
You can't.
This all count players net 10 boom and on to Mendy level. The quality in the Senegalese team, the Sankomanye trophy and come back Crambo. That was my fear. Because sometimes at the Ambers, the Ambers and Oko wall of language, just a warriors.
Yeah.
The first thing they teach them in the school, me more like a brochure, mentality. A geometric mentality of a wolf, of a warrior, wall of language. Nkrano omo mentality is Sadio Mane has a penalty 5th minute you have to build that from the grassroots. What they say you will win.
It can only be from a trained mind.
And they were trained by technical people or Mako school or Mukuta the best UEFA Pro license. 7 top scouts across the country, they are always working. This Oman say inter schools will be Diaraf. Ekosua Linge, they will go and find the best 5,000 players come for selection. Yeah, selected 16. So Senegal for the no more no. A projector. What do we need now? We say now and you can easily read. And you're in America, and you see from the players. It's on CAF Online. It's on FIFA. It's on CNN. They've come there to see Mbu a community or I'm fine. Say what the second largest city. And one at the Ambeso. And Okowa, no footballers, no, they don't go anywhere. Among for the big cars, wow. They've realized the
important.
Senegal, more education as at 2000 2005 on best. Only 35% of them were literate or SHS. But school we never teach your mama because Louisville University or US. Inti ama Senegal football not changing. Did you listen to Mini Agari Asmet and Abdou Diallo in Komo? The aura around the player, the confidence. Young boy about PSG. One Thiago Silva Monana or understudy or more. That is the sort of program, government-backed academies.
Into that's a good way to start. Into one the infrastructure more put in place.
Yes.
Private capital but with government support.
Government support.
In the like of say 1D 1F policy and how
1D 1F.
And it can be extended to that. Now at least region be one academy. Very good academy with government support. Number one. Number two, what I realized they also seem to have embarked on an aggressive search for talent of Senegal. Your friend is saying Senegal descent.
Europe.
Europe.
Yes.
And they brought all of them also on board.
Of course.
And on why players based on the name.
So Osha Senegal team, some of them like Kalidou Koulibaly.
Okay.
Mendy.
Yes.
Top guys.
Yes.
There was a guy, Mamadou Niang.
Yes.
Niang, no Obama, AC Milan, and no call France.
Yes.
2019 or by, there were 7 of them. They were born in France.
Okay.
But what the Senegalese do, and know that other countries no BIAB. Omo technical bench one. Apart from Aliou Cisse, Khalilou Fadiga, Papa Bouba Diop, Obia, we are called France. We say Cisse, a man for him to coach clubs Kakrebi of France, young teams.
Okay.
So 5 or 6 of these players, they go and speak to them. That Abdou Diallo, no, or France, or the junior teams.
In the
France is 4 or more national team, no. But Senegal for no. A convincing is at this rate. And we also qualify for World Cup. France is 4 yes, your call. If it's about money that you open over Paris Saint-Germain. But how long can you sit on the bench behind Chelsea for defender? Central defender. Chelsea defender on the coast to Zuma money na the bench. Until when? And I'll be your opportunity. I'll be into almost ex-players now, almost because of the policy of assimilation. France relationship very easy.
That's true.
And they convinced them. There were 7 of them I read about them in 2019 AFCON. 7 of them born in France, but convinced. And you say, you're born in France, France is for Pelmo.
These are people of France.
Almost way you can just check the approval.
Yeah.
Over 40% of them, Omabo France junior teams in the even one of them captain. France under 17 or 16.
Wow.
Nti France for ni nya omo omope. Abdou Diallo here or partner Kalidou Koulibaly. Which national team in the world?
He will walk into any national team. First 11.
All national France 4 targets. Last minute no more convincing or holding French passport. Last minute no more convincing.
The Koulibaly guy. That Koulibaly guy was solid though.
Kalidou Koulibaly made a mistake of not moving to the Premiership. Sa Napoli for Adia Omoye no Aurelio De Laurentiis amana movie 150 million and I'm you for Penono. Kalidou Koulibaly left or your ball playing centre back. Now for his height and stature, he's not supposed to be that swift. Shadiero or the Salah.
Oh yes, Salah is
Obu Dozu, but Oji Born and Swa. The best distributor of the game per statistics.
Wow.
So Oche passes.
Oh,
centre back on your boom. Because your chain is a ball on time. Basics.
And not just a guy into a Barcelona player. Obe fit Barcelona.
Diallo. Obe fit well.
Barcelona ball playing defender.
Kalidou Nona Asha overshadow no. Enka Abdou Diallo. Wako school. Onajima be or enlightened or centre back or read the game well. And or understudy Kalidou Koulibaly. Wabo through the ranks of France. So we shall convince Aliou Cisse. Sadio Mane say he's the biggest person we can look up to. Now we talk about patriotism and the show we move from Nkwalabrim. When they lost the AFCON in 2002, minim say Ghana ye lusu sa ya de na. Me show me time am hu say ye lusu ye. Sa patriotism my whole players you know. When they lost in 2002 final who is Diop said the penalty. And Aliou Cisse said
3-2. Cameroon won by 3-2. Yes, penalties.
Aliou Cisse so o kan kire Salif Diao.
Yeah.
Salif Diao won say na down for power. O kan kire say Salif in an interview, I was holding this trophy. It was in my hands and I lost it. Cameroon stole it. And if I don't win this as a player, that was his last AFCON. I'll win it as a coach.
Wow.
And this has been written down from 2017. Our interview was in 2017. And our Babeji. It's been ingrained in him. Say, this is what I want to achieve. And now when you the backing of Omaino, when you Omaino the backing call, Wako school when you the highest UEFA Pro license.
And that's where I'm coming. In this year, Yehu the infrastructure in academies, Yehu convincing players of Senegalese descent
by using ex-players or more exposed,
yes,
or more respect,
the gravitas and the respect to bring them. And Afe, the decision to form a particular kind of technical team.
Yeah.
Because you can see on that bench, say, the glorious squad of 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
Players now form a technical team.
Yeah.
And also for him,
almost some French for bear 5, but it be more back room.
Yeah.
And almost legends no anymore. And if you go to Senegal, almost say the biggest events, sporting event. When you say football in Senegal for #1 sport, wrestling.
Okay.
In Senegal, they don't see football as their #1 sport, even those who be able wrestling and your more natural sport.
Wow.
But the biggest sporting event in the lives of Senegalese year 2002.
2002 World Cup. Almost France first game.
And almost the golden goal was against was it Denmark or
I think it was
Titi Kamara say
Sweden. Yeah.
Titi Kamara. Yeah. Omo said this there was a liberation for all Senegalese. Say ayenso say nipa. Yanso yobetima ko ba bia ma yanya amanfo asearch say Senegal or mine.
Yeah.
Ti eno ne ade e mo big exposure in sports. Nti sa members of sa 2000
they are heroes for life.
Say Aliou Cisse PSA training grounds now share the way Sadio Mane and Koulibaly will be adding in Gunetia. Because when you were 9 years, this was the man that who was your father's idol.
Yeah.
Now idol, he was your uncle and your dad's idol. Omoni omo e form say o mine no be a gate in terms of sports. Nti omo form niagro. But then how can we use them positively? Omo ball we omo sack off. Likely obi akobo ball Europe. We call we kobo omo ska and omo be set up omo fie but omo ko France asa ko suasu ade. How can we bring them? Akora bia pese ohun Aliou Cisse, ohun Salif Diao, ohun Khalilou Fadiga. Senegal. Sadio Mane ball we o dressing room no ohun Fadiga. No road the Jason say you are the original owner of the number 10. Sa no friend the original. Fadiga.
Fadiga na left-footed. No?
Left-footed.
That guy was
deft, free kicks.
That guy was just too much. The onya akoma yare
on na Inter Milan. That was supposed to be the career changing move.
That guy was
Khalilou Fadiga,
a sweet footballer.
And Sadio Mane signed autograph and offered a journalist said, please video me. I have the video. I shared on Twitter. Or if video me, I'm giving the number 10 jerseys to the original owner. That was after Moshe Burkina. Respect until how can we use them positively to have an impact on the team? And offer 5 or 6 of them. I'm going to form a technical bench.
Really?
We started with Tony Silva as a goalkeeper trainer. And Zana Silva every free. These are guys that we were looking up to. Now we have an outcome.
And this is currently in the technical team, no? Aliou Cisse is the head coach.
Yes, Papa Bouba Diop.
2000
Salif Diao and all of them.
And Fadiga.
Fadiga there. Or like
a team manager,
liaison, yes.
Okay, liaison officer.
And or personal in Senegal, they see him as the personal backer or supporter of Aliou Cisse. And Okasa Omutie, almost skillful. And I say you can team manager near Diouf.
Haji Diouf.
Yes.
Well, that's a good team.
Yeah. Omo training, omo to ball man, I know the 9 years skills. Into na ball no so I won't can't just winning ball watching will be out. Team manager his skills after training. No. That is the sort of impact, and I'm glad say it's paid off. They've used the icons into a great advantage.
Aliou Cisse in coaching or badge being
UEFA Pro licenses.
The highest.
The highest.
Oh, he's gotten that.
Yeah.
And on minus supporting for the coaching course, and
we don't have really. Say, no, but what they did, they said they identified him like Salif Diao said as a natural leader.
Yeah,
they identified him. To Omofan is our mayor and 15 assistant coach to Amara Traore in 2013.
Okay.
Now Onyemi in the badges.
Okay.
Into obey coaching badges and no obey joining Omwa. Amara Traore promoted to call national team.
Okay.
And Omoma under 23 to the Olympic qualifiers.
Okay.
9 games.
Okay.
They saw the impact, and in that team, 3 of the players now were part of the 2019 squad. They will coach you until they see say like they say, Wabua players maybe when they say he has opened doors for us apart from playing on the my opportunity under 17 or under 23. Wakochi Omumubi from under 23 and Omabo senior team. He's a godfather to them. If you watch the videos of how they were showering him or more water.
Yeah, because I watched Juliet Bewa interview with Sonny.
Yeah.
Sadio Mane, sorry.
Sadio Mane.
And Obusa Mane, how he feels.
Yeah.
And Okase, he feels very good, but to him, this trophy is for Aliou Cisse. Because I say that guy is something else.
They were playing for him. Bono, Omunimbo, Omuye the best squad in the tournament, but they wanted to play heartbreaks in the Dawson. As a captain, what could do World Cup last minute? Nakeki Hassan Sass Marshall. What could do AFCON final? Neya show penalty. Now one was after a good day. What about 2019 AFCON final? Neya show. Obumbo 63%. Among for ref, your money Algeria 2019.
Oh, they played better.
Ball possession. They played 63.5% of possession. Omu dominated game. Mahrez, one goal, no, they are sure more. If Aliou Cisse win a trophy, in Kasanya they criticize him heavily.
Oh, and we Senegal?
In Senegal, after the first 2 games, I have a friend in Senegal, a journalist, Otroma Dakar Daily. And I'll say, Adana Ghana lose to Morocco now. Said he sent me a front page. I've posted on Twitter and Facebook. After the 2 games, Omani Zimbabwe, Malawi, Bowie, ya no Mashe one goal. Nah, Omani Guinea, Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Dakar Daily, front page. 2 games, 1 goal, and that is even a penalty. Boldly, front page. Aliou Cisse is the #1 enemy of Senegal national team.
Oh, really?
The paper is there.
The impression out there said the entire country is behind him.
No.
You're patient.
No.
Okay, so who is the person who takes the decision in Senegal? Say, even though you are criticized, even though you didn't start well, we are keeping you for all this while.
Thankfully for Aliou Cisse, the respect he has now, it transcends the fans. Our unwavering access to Macky Sall, the president of the country.
Oh, okay.
Or you're friends with Augustin Senghor, the FA president. Friends. Yes, and Adam for employer. Or you're friends.
Adam for Ankasa.
And they know what he's done for the country. And they believe in him. Oman is only strategy. Almost why you're timid. But FA are buying up because I'm buying it. And I FA knows on the high. And they think that this is the man that we want to, even if you're best Sakina. The records on HS or try 8 years. Never in recent times in Africa, not even the great Hassan Shehata of Egypt, the emperor. 8 years for a West African country, local manager.
Okay.
Me see this tournament, the criticism were harsh. Almost say, your premier adversary, the #1 enemy
of the state
of the Senegal national team. After 2 games. And why you trophy it may try and Dakar Times front page.
Front page,
I'm criticizing but authorities in to say Ghana ha a very difficult me. Menya show say make my drop our front page be as a question the #1
enemy of the state.
Even CK unsa ya respect your legends no. France for no year. Me say word near unforgiving in terms of criticisms, reckless. And yet in a negative way.
Sugar coating.
No, blunt. Into na Cameroon from the call homo first game say Burkina Faso was it 2-1 or 3-1? Almost say how can you play against Burkina and concede? Conceding in the second game against Ethiopia, almost to win your cup. These things I was telling people say Ghana, we are not, the journalists are not that harsh. Say about 2 games, Ghana. You win it, you shot 6 goals, I conceded 2. Almost the way we are conceding, we can win. This is one of the poorest teams. And those who are coming from Cameroon, if you ask them, the message down there is it's one of the poorest teams ever. And they agree. So, yeah, harsh, but it depends on what the authorities think. Oh, you're quiet to Kumasi. When himself person or 4 days. Ubebubu among 4 down. But when himself Ububu die 20, Ube save lives 1,000.
You do it.
We authority stick to that. ye kofa obi foforo ba kai bebo won ho no ye ne Aliu Cisse de ne se de osi kɔ no ye fa foreign ye fa away no ye hwɛ records and statistics foreign no beje ya na after Bruno Metio de ko 2000 no any foreign coach Alan Jerez mo boa ya na they compared Aliu had the akɔ World Cup how many foreign coaches na de akɔ into almost argument no and no must stick to the plan and no must my team na resourceful omo investi wom de ope bi omo de man on kasa but you silent assassin
silent
assassin and wakwa achieve until the Americans say journalists criticize Kwesi Appiah now authority no respecting her
you don't
now
base
on planner
you don't base on Obi Asama or can't you sack him.
We only sack coaches here because the coaches themselves don't have a long-term plan. Into want to mean convince you authority needs to need plan into here by default ya fa CK ya pam Kwesi ya manfosi ye panyufo no kra pena pam dada and then nipa asa ka binti asake no but only plan into ono so ntumi convince our plan mpo ade o tan achi na yinsa ya di CK aba plan be na dey ba mibusa wo sesi a obi the only time I've seen a document of Ghana football Otia Kenten 2012 to 2015 the blueprint of Ghana football the executive summary
was it the Ben Kofi one?
No, Ben Kofi the anyway
Ben Kofi the anyway
so we yamfa anya adwuma we ne de da ho ba yamfa anya adwuma coach bi aba o meyusu onam baabi no ye ne de nti ye de no yempanyimfo no na omunni they don't stay by plan.
Okay, it Sadik the me pese ye ni now we've seen the Senegal structure. What is underpinning success where you who are Cameroon? I think the lessons Ghana can pick and implement here. But before that, head coach of Senegal, Aliu Cisse, assistant coach Joseph Koto, assistant coach 2, Nabi Traore, goalkeeping coach Tony Silva, team coordinator Lamine Diatta, physical trainer Jibril Yatar, media officer Siri Sumari, technical director Mayasin Ma, and a team doctor near Abdul Rahman Fedio.
That's on the team sheet.
Yeah, that's on
but
the,
they have an unofficial team sheet.
Maybe unofficial, then Fadiga, Money, all those
they have
people.
Yeah, moved all of them. Yeah.
But one thing I wanted to find out, they said that's what more team selection. Also a technical director be and say former players in the back together selection.
Yeah, Senegal they are not yet say Cameroon.
Okay.
Who's a Cameroon? Antoine Belmo. They have a board.
A board.
Okay. Volleyball board, technical board, basketball technical board, skating technical board. Ti omo directorates, not director bako dano. Nti omo top coaches amu mine mu. Ya form the technical board.
Okay.
Top ex players, any top technical people. Some of them are PE teachers, university lecturers. Omo ne selected with the coach and assistant.
Wow.
They have scouts. Scouts no na ebe kwa player we be free we are 33. How many times na obetimi abo? One obetimi the best person obe replace no. Kwa be until they have a board. And no enye GF panyi bi adwuma. Say Mohammed Salih Switiwo from what I know to me cost 10 a day.
Obi e friend bi.
O ma me say em frɛ o. Be jo number no o fa ho. Omo convince player omo master. And your team can say, how can you convince a player who plays for Liverpool? So Mebo, Abra I don't have structures. I will him how to sit down with a player who is supposed to talk to the player. No one trying to say when they are there, Obeboma Yamina Obenya, apart from Sikasem. And no any board there war. Many shows are Aliu Cisse a selection. Na Augustine Senghor say team now offer and we nimbo no Senghor no the any say na we corn meal na we wo blue adwuma ana wanya osika na wo ba be till the na kire say wo nimbo mu chen ya coaches no nipa obobo mu di a lot of them are ex-players e bia na omo nye popular a lot of them Lamine San they are ex-players nti aden na ye selected team via na wo be kire say we nimbo na wo de okohu zo nimbo wo the technical eye na wo nti your board a lot of this West Africa even Burkina one day you have to look at the Burkina almost a Planet FC and so your biggest academy there almost selection until they have a technical board our mobile selection they say was scout of national team until say a tournament be say Aliu Cisse will come and sit down and explain to the board and say this and this and this are the reasons, and they will sit there. Technical statistics are there, and you nipa 1, 2. Adrian.
And we now have gotten almost structure no? In Ghana. Yeah, academy in any day.
Pram. National one here, Pram.
That's not an academy.
That's what it's supposed to be.
A center of excellence.
Yeah, but Pram, there is a specific allocation of funds for the construction of an academy. I befa nipa like 200 or 150. I will be there from across Ghana. Befa na PE teachers. Ti Ghana there now buy the obey and say PE teachers or more university of education, whatever. Cape Coast or more high person. You found more buy to your mocha like teachers, but they teach at the Ghana Man Soccer of Excellence. They are buying to your mocha, but they are teaching footballers who will play for Ghana in future.
And do they teach them?
They've locked that school for more than 10 years. So
and you know, saw a picture be an says classroom block.
Yes, $500,000.
And this is hard, you know.
The ambassador, Mrs. No more start here. $1.6 million.
Yeah, 1.6 million.
Yeah, they are $500,000. It's hard dining one. Now, Pram hono, more than $12 million na come.
Jackson, Pram pictures there. Who show you?
Now show the ambassador. No, only 1.6. These are information
available.
Louis Sek the 1.6 million, and what they started the ambassador. Yeah, the NAC one FIFA Sika or the Amaya say Fanya Academy. Nanki entertain crowd or not ye picky or Moses Senegal. Na yan to me and Puno. Papa bi bahani across of folk by Juma. And Wakako build the Right to Dream Academy.
Okay. In the Right to Dream, near private academy.
Private.
Or was state support to be?
No. Or signing FE4 from what I know, some time back, not into Kawa Montem to on releasing the players a moment. And he has the rights. Men can say all right, but morally, you're wrong. But obey to me, the oil no. Or minding manager. Or kofa player, I know what it's in an acrani benino or sign dealer. Na FNC or your person or under 17. Team no or sign is yes, you and Newi. Who are one acquaint? Nti abina yeshe. In 2013.
Okay, for more mutia and a Pram. A center of excellence.
Yes.
Pram Center of Excellence, no any. And where you diner yellow one Napolitan BC I say you draw players be or a dino. And we need the main structure.
And the main structure, millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars and I come.
We
in the whole of Africa, I think say a first or second country FIFA my size cano. FIFA Go projects. Almost said the allocation from football should be used for the sustainability of the game. Tiema muskana mo si there to think crowd them course na twem. Timuni akwara Ibrahim Kotoko left back ya no ball guy. Mu no 10 years no nimba. Mo fa na mo mehwe no pram. Obebi yes. Obi ana ko school na hoda. Sana FIFA say enye o matuma man konwa esi wo nyina apro.
Anyway, our pictures saying
pram hoda. Oh, natural pitch I think say 2. There when na no be artificial no mo yere nam $600,000 as am waja de na $250,000
Ghana cedis
they say dollars.
Oh okay. And I hear the any
say over yeah sika ya shin wo pram no e betumi a construct a modern sporting complex me ha mani F4 mutie me nyina they know and admit sika awura pram na ya pram sa dan na mo si na ye de be school amankora Ghana nkora omo de my GFA panyi ba ko so ono na enye contractor wa ukrom
Westlandis Yanka ne company it's a Westlandis was a Westlands
on Ekosiisen dan $500,000 and $500,000 that time we dey calculate na hwe sika for classroom te say akurase classroom maybe and we see ho
when I was saying foundation e won ye kire nkola no ball ne ball
in 1 minute akura woni ball bolga Kintampo, ya pe left back bako, the best from Ghana. Ya peki omu nyina na omu 40 years, edi omu kogu ha. Sa under 17, under 15 coach ni pe players ha. Onkoto, way best scout from the country, Chastel Amo, August na him for mo, ya train omo. Ama ko select omo. Nti ya the best ni beguo for 1 year. Ti under 17 World Cup ebe koso next year no. Pa kwesi Fabian Koha. No one under 15 coach say Samuel Bodua. You be World Cup. You be the best 20 players from this team. You identify 5 will be from local league. You need your mark. Ubia na fi wakoshe omo. no ne na tena se oh the products are one we mu na amateur o betimi akọ nti on koto oyi o mu free mu na odo mo kwa under 17 na pa akwasi so scout no san akọ round asa akọ replace na process na ekọ
cost us
yesi ye dan wie me from 2006 so 2008 ya tum besi na akora ba akokora nko school ho nkonya egu ho nyina pro and this is the country a omutumi nya millions
Ekosiisen
ye ko 2013 World Cup Wafa Academy no one day go there and watch the facilities na panyi na
ho Wafa de no ho right to dream
Wafa
okay Wafa de no so ya private
okay. Red Bull that time no more ton
okay
and no be suggested to government me more minister chronic I will be him say omonto I think say $4 million any project no more fanya Black Stars camp
Asempa FM
nka Black Stars for ba omokoda soga kope hoku no ma prepare omo medical facility omo summer hats swimming pool ice bath bibia wom wafa ho no
wow
opanyin ne say ye pesca ko World Cup and ye de $18 million na ko 2014 World Cup ye ntumento $4 million and this is an unofficial conversation because I am closer to it they did not even consider the idea say this will be a lasting legacy say Ghana ye tumi at least ye anya kese mpo a Black Star players betimi ada wafa ho
Asempa FM
omonko ba bia say Black Star mpo ne so omonna Ghana say unim see a national team including Emma ye kobobo omoda private hotel ye ni ba bi da ya bobo akọ World Cup 3 consecutive times. First one $6 million and yenya in prize money. Second one yenya $11 million. That is 17. Third one yenya $8 million. That is how much $25 million. 3 World Cups. $5 million bet me say Anesta. I constructed a world class center. I nipa 40 bet me adaho. Egypt ayebi nanu ya. Morocco for Mobaba Equatorial Guinea Cameroon. Omo da omo national center. Omutu ya no mobile yen yetimi koda 2012 AFCON ye koda kata Zayed Sports Complex $1.1 million
and
10 days
for 10 days
omaya yentwa dollar $1.1 million 10 days ne koda ho 9 days because 10 days ne live here eko South Africa $1.1 million ye koda obi man so ye koda ahuhurum ni abebobo wa awom nti efi no the vision is not there mope eniema ya short Senegal dey na ya celebrity see started see
a long-term plan
but
the point in so say okay this is here no ye hu say academy dey no maybe it's above the FA, a government policy to set your money 1D, 1F, and how to attract private investment into that space. And that conversation should be had at that level.
I don't even believe. See, I never above you. Who do you report to?
Of course, to my line manager.
So you have to write a proposal. Convince your line manager. Say this is the best for Ekosiisen.
India was say FA for no
ill advice. We yenya $10 million I bet me the AFCON. That is the advice. Into a 2-week proposal. Yamfa kwajiska. San ya sustainable. Oma player be $100,000 I bet me ashe.
Bet me ashe.
Me a real say $400,000. E bet me si tanya for nipa demu or wa ye pe player benya bi. Sa player no hu ni say Ghana invest woni monti he doesn't need to be paid to play. Nti ill advice over the years be a minister no opeso oboa hwe the honorable Mr. Faye genuinely opeso oboa man no musemu piska okay ye niska but the president go for time ye no ye trust na corporate bodies so first camera FNT say bia oh honorable so opeso raise $25 million for a AFCON and a World Cup honorable 25 no see tumi nyamu 50% graph let's go and buy this academy. Na nya legacy. Me pese me boa but to me fuye. Enya madwuma ne se me ko kire se yenye se. Me the minister I want to help you but advise me well. Omo begis kana koda the Touch, one of the most expensive hotels in the world. Touch. Qatar no mo koda. De ye pese ye time bia Ghana for ye pese oh ye need just short. Ye nyina na short within short time. Nti okay say ya above a government nya obeye MPP nya obeye NDC nya obeye
advice
okay say government opinion for mu tie de ye kan say we have to collaborate see ntumi nya academic cry ne right to dream for yen ko hu omo say mo na mo tete Mohammed Kudus mo fa no onima mo tete Kamaldeen mo tete Cheetah FC omo na tete Achu from Abrochire Street who mo ball na utumi say bibi wo mo ye different say man ne mo de na mo basics no what can we do teachers omo cha de ho no abayentu omo ka so that they can also help us producing talent for the national team because yen to me see FA for no do baby omo ne right to dream for ne kontokwa all these things are public domain nti wo ha bo say Ghana kwa afon ne akofre player bi yes kwabna jamfi bi obo ball power 4th division bi wo England ball no obi oni ball uni wani hu ade che England
obo 4th division
ni akofa no ni akọ Turkey yafa ba ko Ankara Guchu ni akọ Greece yafa ba ko Panathinaikos ni afa mu nti wo hwe Ghana team a ye de ko AFCON a wo beka se soldier for mo ko war Syria Israel Greece omo ho da the first time they meet is at the team hotel in Qatar. Football is science. There is no course again. They have to know them. Course on the argument be an cash bowler when him way on a ball was fantastic. And on a like Kenson on a chipsa Dombote on my number ball Teshi Michaelisian like Kingston
Sule John Payne
Sule Munta
Liberty yeah
people don't know Michaelisian John Payne still no John Mensah there is another player
Derek Boateng
Sa Asian team no
under 1990 2001
okay but who him say Michaelisian started from Ghana under 12 omo she Benin 9-1 e wa Accra
and obebo 99 was in New Zealand 99
nti Michaelisian Ghana started a fan from under 12 on ne call no John Mensah mo omo boy about 2001 World Youth Championship Saviola ne Di Alessandro mo omo John Mensah no central defense from under 12 like in semu be real Sule okay se for fan no na Ghana ko fan no ba under 12 14 sa group no omo hu from under 15 hu omo no under 17 but they started playing from Michaelisian ball for Ghana under 12 on John Mensah center back under 12 against Benin or Accra Sports Stadium in 1994 so success is deliberate and
intentional. It will take time. You just have to trust the process. The other thing here, what the Senegalese have done with their former national team players, who are our top ex-players see about coaching and so we can rely on. Why more apart from the ones we've been used to in the Kwesiapia and maybe a CK Akono.
In terms of picking a coach. And I can say
sir, you put a technical team put together, a board together of former players, well respected, about coaching and so or more rudiments, no? Why more?
Yeah, Kwesiapia is there on the
we know Kwesiapia, we know CK.
There is Ibrahim Tanko.
Okay, we know Ibrahim
UEFA Pro, the highest.
Oh, and also UEFA Pro.
Yes, at least he's a modern.
Okay,
I think say in Ghana on the will be.
And your friend is saying. They all right to dreams is here. Okochi Kotokoi. Didi Dramani. Also UEFA Pro. Okay. So also a former player.
CAF. Yeah, also a former player. CAF, but the equivalent of
the UEFA Pro. Asian is now coaching.
Yes.
Onya UEFA Pro, I suppose.
Onya. Like Kingston and Kwanswa Oba.
Like Kingston is almost there.
Yeah, almost there.
Okay. And these are old players a bit more
reliable. David Duncan.
David Duncan is your former player.
Hey, Black Star. Black Star former
Black
player.
Star may come with a ball. Black Star player be any huna.
Of course, unim de kate ye de no so because I do baby no more respect. Ghana na ye country ye started coaches and the records are there.
Proper.
The first country in Africa Osuma coach second Germany.
Any Germany, okay.
In 1959, and he Suma 2 coaches from volleyball, 2 from athletics, 2 from football, Chris Brandt and CK Jenfi. 2 from each sport. Among the best coaching school in the world. That Germany had 54 World Cup. Into the best
And the result is what we saw with CK Gemfi
winning AFCON. 4-1 Nigeria no. Ni students but some do Nigeria. What a tea coaches are franimo. Nti omuko Brazil kwachere Brazil for ade. Noboa football no Brazil for atwere hu book. Afrane noboa no. And they all play or no. Sa afrane noboa no. Rhinos
Rhinos Michel's
ne strategy na omode bo bia bobi no. Total football no. Afrane friend no noboa. Okwa na onua begina wonam. That is out the Ghanaian omo free mo na.
And no na was anke Ghana your philosophy.
Your philosophy. Yeah, na ye ball pa obi age under pressure no wetia so no Razak Ibrahim 2001
ena Basa afana in tiki taka no
na say Ghana ye ball no. That's why in 1970 newspapers in UK no more free the Brazil of Africa. Yeah ball no your coach say tete omo no CK Gemfi na build Botswana's technical directorate Somalia for be fan and Nkrumah de ne high Sudan amine nyina institution wono koba na okobo omo nya Ghana nko awo na omo call later na oba na de okowa na de nti omo tete nipa and ya cut a shot from Samade may so rest in peace CK Gemfi Emmanuel Kwesi Afrane Ben Kofi Herbert Ado sa coaches ni free mo no obi am person obeko coaching because Celestete ya mama respect
I won't say omo no in the end fan say enne say be a person call the route of Senegal. Yes, ABR said you will be a kind of Chris Hilton might come as the head coach.
Yeah,
Chris Hilton about be a head coach. Your man on the technical team in Tebio Tuado, your friend is saying Ibrahim Tanko in the technical team. Now we need another technical board.
Yes.
In that technical board, see, I say old players and the idea of formia. Do we have them?
We don't. As of now, the kind of qualification being an ABA or more personality.
Knowledge of the game, any
knowledge of the game, basic
personality.
Knowledge. Because Minister Razak Pimpon so licenses.
Razak Pimpon, they are not born and don't born a papa.
Oh, but say players need to have born no Zemorino more money here, but technically no good. Say Ricardo Muse say
Ricardo some at store where PSV,
yes,
one of their junior teams as a coach.
Yen starting introspection.
If we are deliberate near okay, this is what we want to do. Then we push ACN, we push Ricardo, we push Lai Kingston.
Yes.
We Stephen Appiah Yebi.
Me Stephen so Onyan started John Pencil na also coach.
Yeah.
John Pencil coach was South Africa.
Yes. And we can have 5 of these guys at least.
A lot of them are there, but maybe are readily they have their badges. I may not know.
Okay.
Yes, but they are there.
If we are deliberate, our neighbors see
August
him for. Yes. Never see a form a technical board now. We would have those players. Of course, Maxwell can do more and all those former
and
players.
Even technical board no krano. Eyana enye certain bia na omonko a.
Yeah.
Oko University of Ghana bia obenya we are Dr. Belobi to.
Now Kotoko coach for example, and an incessant
Obobo, our new black side, but the knowledge of the game is deep. And the omomobi psychologist Professor Minta.
Yeah.
Or they will be a nutritionist, sports nutritionist, be also University of Ghana and our UCC. Those people that you put together now, the ex-players in and it's our 10-member board. It doesn't have to necessarily have to be ex-players, but will be more knowledge
of the game.
It is a Sameko for crowd who say, "Oh, we defend that. You see, touch a boy.
You're good."
Now, son will be our shape player and a technicality because the way and the 9 shape put here. Yeah, funny and more serious. Leeds United coach in a friend say. There was spy Marcelo Bielsa.
Yes.
Odi Mauricio Pochettino almost 900 kilometers called the northern part of Argentina. Marcelo Bielsa as a 14-year-old ball tournament to Rosario Central. Coach no Dinechi call say boy no be ball this position or call a play another. Ne mama say idea was see who play be ball justify no pen or question in 9. Said the shape me kind of book no the shape of the 9 years so bit my ball a cha what that but could try the 9 or question the 9 or cycle back. The basics, attention to detail nti enye player bin to me hu onim se onim ball but obi a was knowledge no be say scientifically what is the body shape no betimi abo and I want to me more ti omo na put you together ti e free obi abakra mentality say sameko phone to me who be mentality But psychologists ne betimi na din komo this guy in the mentality is serious.
Very serious.
Onimbo ne bossa. But our team no more 90th minute was here better.
Yeah, that's it.
Those are the
You
kind of
drive
players
the
you
team.
put together until we can get a board. Nipa ne de oho, wana ne nim prosper ogum. But Ghana hano, unimade no kra na say unye obi adamfo a. You Kotokofo have done a marvelous job unearthing him and bringing him to a big. They did same with Didi Dramani. But say ya deliberate. Say these are the people we need, whether they are part of us or not. Bring them on board. It's a national interest. In some American, you be a Ghana beji Afcon. Maybe who be the Afcon no. Baby a Ghana beji na mentiase. Touch wood. But say next generation ebejia. It may be as a result of the things that we started saying. Na influence na shape how we should go. That is how we build a nation. Nya de ebeka ne nei na menua omaheneka bibi. Generational decisions yempe. Say Germany for the 10 years.
10 years
to win the World Cup. Yempe. How they selected Jerome Boateng ahead of Kevin Prince Boateng. Hustler explained discipline. Almost technically, Kevin Prince Boateng was the best in that group. With the Philip Lahm, Mario Götze, discipline, and almost say we will select his younger brother and not him. So all those things, you know, I was say deliberate. Say ex-players, you know, inform technical board. We want to be advice here. How many advice Ghana football technically?
Do we have, and we have a final question?
Yeah.
Do we have the men in charge of our football currently, or more? This kind of strategic thinking, say they do benchmarking or what take it time. Actually, the Ecoso in Senegal, the Ecoso Burkina Faso, the Ecoso Cameroon, Brazil, England, any other, and they have the presence of mind to say, ya two about a executive council of the FA. Me a FA president, me almost saying 5 years, right? A 5-year mandate. At the end of my 5 years, no, I would want to do this. What will be sir with this FA?
Even previous FA.
Or even the previous FA?
Up to this one. Nema omoke kano, enye convincing. Yeah, enye convincing. And omo bakra, the enye convincing, you don't stick to it.
They don't stick to it.
Say, umu se obi stick it to a planner. Ka obe hu se Ghana team ya de ko AFCON. 90% of them are below the age of 22. Now, Omaka minister said it will be difficult to win. No, my honest to the president, it will be difficult to win, president. But this is the program we want.
Now, so we had 17 players, and now we're almost first time playing.
And the first time playing, and I say, or future, we'll look at our future now. I don't want to. Me players, but and the Adam Ayobia, only many age.
But 20 something.
Or 30.
And the Adam, no.
Yes.
No, but I say in any serious national team, because nobody can convince me say a 4th division goalkeeper should be the #1 goalkeeper for Ghana in any serious tournament. It should not be unless say or the talent of why.
Now we were talent now England for more the way
making
obit me twa tickets. Eko Poalugu minim nipa omo ba Ghana ha ko player ba ko pe. I will tell you the story of Afnaja and Sanamako. Player, Poalugu, or Kosheno, one player and what in it, or Bobolga All Stars.
Yeah, because a 4th division goalkeeper in England should not be the #1 goalkeeper for Ghana. On any day. No, it shouldn't happen.
Of Anton Bell now.
On 4th division. Ain't he?
So why do you still think that there was a plan? If you see I'm telling you about Inokwatin.
Yes. And your war France, no?
About this season, one of the most consistent African players in France. We did 24 or 25. About France under 15, under 16, under 17, under 19, or captain or more under 19. Ghana echo convincing, I don't know. And we buy CK Akonota, Ghana Mali, almost share 4-1B. Nobody spoke to him. There was no one mobi, one dress, one mobile nibi, a few honey and friendly beam. Play on it to one. Baby, I'm a bolly. Again, am I? ye jai no ne yakofa Philemon Bafo ne Andy Yadom obo championship the player no be ka what system is this France for who me dim omodimu me fit say mabo all
that's him.
Yes.
Anyway, what's a Charles Quatin?
Enoch Quatin.
Enoch. Oh, yeah, my name. You don't say from Quatin.
Oh no.
Quatin.
Okay.
Ain't it? That's Enoch Quatin.
Ne family free Kumasi.
Oh wow.
Obo center back 8 times, right back 12 times, left back twice.
Data no ho.
Data ni nyina da ho. This anima make uko transfer marketer click Enoch Quatin. Wabo 90 minutes this year season
for Bordeaux
of France. Ni team no obo no ni Gideon Mensah from November onya bi moye but Quatin no bo matches ni nyina ye fra Gideon Mensah na
ya mfre Quatin
nti ene ya ye kan na obi be kwakọ search enu bi na Senegal for ye no identify the right prospect enye de oye wadamfo ana de wo de ne kwa obenya bibi national interest. If Ketokraku is my friend, make catch any plane say you cannot select and you're not selected. But let me tell Milo, and I see say me share ball, na me share Bordeaux match. Now your fresh Senegal player from Bordeaux. Ebi about lesser minutes than the Nokwatin. Open right back and a championship player. Ahead of that player no. There is a monumental problem or failure. Explain to me. If there was a technical board, I may text them and say, I've seen this player. What was wrong? Philemon Bafo. The national interest. Sanya mana hira. Nti ya selected player bi Ghana obeko na trade bi wo mo bi anti ase ba obeko bi. Ya selected bi team name bi wo mo na make cha Obuba Habibu Diallo. 17 goals onya bi mo. Enti wo lose na Habibu Diallo Obama. Ghana yes sana player bi bo ya bo Komorosi. Yes, almost not quite never. Yeah, journalist crowd who just number you no. Ekosiisen. But we a player. No Bobo will be 17 goals for France. Na Comoros are show 1-0 now Obama. Charlie Akwa with the man pass. Football na a collective game. Players now mobile no more him says some of the names they don't deserve. And the young national interest in your prime.
Wow.
Yeah, selectioner Obia just a 2001 Ben Kofi team now or build about walk up. Adia be any way deliberate and maybe fail you.
Wow. One FA executive committee member BATA or say Obi even national team jersey consignment go to demurrage at the port. If the GFA don't find money to pay, we can't clear. Tried as we have, always been turned by the Ministry of Finance. And I say it did not yield anything. Indeed, even your national team jerseys consignment crown. The FA has to go through. Charlie, this is terrible. And also
balls. I can't what say Ghana FA balls. I can't put.
SA.
Omoko ball Bosian on be. But when you 10 million call walk up until you can't convince me. I buy any person boy.
Yeah.
When there is an advice. Yes.
Yeah. Also, Pram and 4 natural pitches, 1 AstroTurf. The AstroTurf was built by FIFA and not by any Ghana.
It was built by FIFA through Ghana.
Okay. And also, Pram was not built as an academy, but camping area for our national teams.
Catch any partner say, on share Pram, Lesotho, Ewobi.
Okay.
Mauritania.
Yeah. The original idea.
The idea, and then they say. Anti school da camping a school da na nkonya na egum na mo de dey oba camping a okosua classroom computers is wo. The idea I'm reading about it Mauritania. It's a FIFA idea and GFA. The idea is to get players and put them there. Omunko school. I have the document. Fred Papo was in charge of the document. I have it. They were supposed to put students there. Oma locking for all the years. Computers egum nyina say. Is that not the truth?
But I've just been sent a link to a story. Say Ghana to build a 3-star hotel with World Cup cars. Also the financial reward of Ghana's participation in the 2010 FIFA World Cup will be channeled toward the construction of a 3-star hotel at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence at Pram. The hotel will be with an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Among other facilities, will serve as a major camping base for the various national teams and also operate as an income-generating venture.
Almost here we are now.
No, I don't think it's been built.
Now, the 2010 basis, Abbey Hotel.
Because Ghana reaped $11 million after taxes for reaching the last 8 of
2010. Yenya $11 million. Sasi can US for nya. Say you work up a says catch in US. In terms of bonuses. You say catch on. You just catch on. Say you must play $100,000 say ni appearance or appear or tournament. And this anema no. Ya say scanty. They have to be clear. Our policy born no they say a better one, a better two, no, and we a local league. All these things have become very, very, very instrumental in what we are today.
Yes. Wow. Ain't it a lot for the Ghanaian people to chew on? Okay, my very good friend, Augustine Ahemfo. What's it, Obi? You guys are saying a lot, but you know you are wasting your time because our people don't appreciate advice. So that's from a former legend, Augustine Ahemfo. Augustine, good afternoon to you and thanks for doing the listening. Okay, let me see. Or say, Obi, ask him how come Jeffrey Slop doesn't get call-ups. Slop.
So person who slop there now or a player or ball consistently for the integration and American how we call the players. Be a friend of phone so Umbra Ghana.
Yeah.
But players need be a homo bad. And near my Gerard Asamoah, Jokoboma Germany.
Yes.
He will tell you the story. So better not Ghana bench. Or Bobo we was he players in Kroman Kasano. And this is a public interview here.
Yeah, Gerard Asamoah, I remember.
Players in Kroman Kasano. Also, boy we are. Ya bought one mobi. Or switching nationality for Ghana waba wa mobo nibi. Ya pon bo no so bi an kasa ne ho team manager fa ne bag na o onimo bi aso Ghana. So the integration say ye ko fa obi a ontena hada. Ba onimbobo oba he ne ye de ne ko. Friends be ne ye de ma no. Say na ye be yama na ni age Ghana. Ni nyina anya ne ma ye football nko awo. Ti say wo ko fa obi a obe ma na ba adapt to an environment ontena muda. Oba Jeffrey Slop ba emfa because the integration has not been there from what I gather.
You're deliberate
about say your friend or Oba say near bay na obetimi aye comfortable before he takes to the field. Onimbo anybody I don't know about Ghana own team. So it is Ghana's problem. Oba Crystal Palace or Oba should go and the Premier League will be over higher successful no. Won't mean can't say or no na enya. So the problem is Ghana.
Kofi Tonto say, Obi, please ask Obama, can football people manage Ghana if we hand it over to them? Does he have confidence in them to run Ghana?
As I said, single room or Abrosan. They have brilliant ideas. So, who executive committee for no? More brilliant ideas how to implement
the problem.
And I mean, who say disagreement to her and Obi, there is too much division.
Even amongst football people.
Say Ghana football, it is a politics. If I'm not the captain, the ship must sink. It's an idea, no? And if you are not my friend, Kate, unfortunately, you can't ask them. Maybe I'm just in context. If you are not my friend, I can't work with you. But you don't need to be friends
before you can work.
And you don't need to destroy the ship because you are not the captain. And division in Dawson of football, politics, MPP near this is.
We might have to find another time, and then we wanted to look at the Senegal structure and the lessons we can learn. Until later, we would have to sit down and go deep. But Chris Hutton would be a good pick.
Fantastic.
Chris Hutton.
I like the idea. Say, who Ghana send it fear.
Okay.
And no cry.
Or your Ghanaian descent.
Oh yes.
Right? Ne papa and ne mama.
Ne papa.
Okay.
Ne papa a former postman from Accra.
Oh.
Yeah, called UK. So officially at home.
Okay.
So up a job no na wholeheartedly up so yeah. I think say the certificates. Ne CV.
Good CV.
The BI Kutani BI you can't doubt. But Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, Marcelo Bielsa, put them together. The system is toxic. If we don't change the system, he can't work. And when I say this, I'm a prophet of doom. I said it about Milo. System no obey no. The culture shock obey baby no. Say you be free player or expect player no camp Monday. Now be free so player no abedu akra de ba oyan hu no my friend number your friend I enko. On TB that because on obedu Brighton training grounds no players no 1 hour before. Tisa coach shock or be no my catch and say boss how dey say
the tactics in Accra the way
na tactics dey minutest part of the game. Yes. Man management so any player singularly Joachim Low koshia ne captain no akoshia Martinez our hotel oni omo have lunch. Boss, why did you call us today? Oh, I'm building a new team. You are so influential to me, but I have to be blunt with you. I invited you today, sir. I want you to move on. I want to move on. I want to move on with young players. I know, say it will not be easy for us, but said the mobile mono. Ye bala kema Philip Lambaya, wabe captain. So I say my young players, your energy cannot combine club no. Players need to be say, oh, it's difficult, boss. We love them. No, I can't show them. Say this is the plan in front of them. Ghana, it me a call up. Some players have told me, coach, you play a beer free more camp. On to me, konenim kokanche no man management. Or play an betting deal with media. Say I'm fanan calf con squad no or camp. No one say or na coach in necessary. Or money on to me play an enemy because players need be or more team can see beer on your Kalidu on your money, but yes slow. Some management skills in this animal way no. A vital in football. That is why England they don't call them coaches.
Maybe Chris Newton, you beat me.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Salary range and common air cost, and I'm saying that I saw $120,000.
But
that's too much.
But on they saying case so GS idea waje for pa
$120,000.
Yes. Say a short term. Yeah, titi CK Jemfi yes Sunday say. But said the results by nti antiti obi anu obi titi obi no obadia. 120,000 for Chris Newton. Na bargain. A incredible bargain. But see it me 1 year say. Na millions. Almost 14 or 15 million. Yeah, 1.4.
That should be
1.4 million. 1.4 million a year. Africa high be highest. You best sign Morocco because Hali was a charge be 90,000. Ghana be no. But then you say a have conti there was a digum bia. There was a digum. But I no a short term. Short term, Chris Newton your own young magician. So yeah, the board to Jordan need the there nim na say wolo court. Your boss short to call so you think to me consume. What you say? Your boss short to na call wolo court so you think to me some. A besha no. We gina hold you 120 near goo. Nti niema bebre ansa na approach na successful. All corner approach team we assession niema bi oba ohun we where is the team physio, where is the team psychology, ye ni bi, ye ni psychologist, ye ni physiotherapist, professional ones ye high omo milo obekwa afon so for nipa for video analyst in this era umu Esame Hadari goalkeepers trainer or nipa 4 under him and then me post to Gabaski the bottle water bottle over nipa 1.5 million
penalty we are
150 penalty in was sample Senegal team nkwa
150
and or for Cote
d'Ivoire.
Yes, or for Cote d'Ivoire, or for Cameroon, and or for
Senegal.
100 Senegal the nkwa because Khalidou nkwa about 9 penalties into a sample 150 penalties. He no be about the most penalties echo. Ni movement no oba no ye say he na echo. O ma sample ni nyina no wa trouble including Lopi wa mobi.
Yeah.
Keta ba the amobo bi. But omu nyina o the information about bottle no.
No, they about the water bottle.
Ghana coach say penalty a lotto.
Sadiq, we'll come back to this conversation again. Why? Nah,